This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm in London today, joined by Wade Plemons.
Yes.
Nice little trip over here.
Yes. What is it? Today is Thursday, Friday.
Friday.
Bro, I don't even know the day of the week. It's Friday. I'm in London. I've been in London for the last 3 days. I don't remember. But yeah, man, London's cool. Every time I come out here, it's like the first time is like, whoa, it's London. Now it's like, oh, okay, I'm going back.
It's another day at the office.
So, yeah, we're back in the spot now. So I feel like it's the second home at this point.
Do you like London?
I do, man. You know, I like the people. I like the tube. I like to be able to get places quickly.
Yeah.
So the tube's dope. I don't like your guys' weather, unfortunately. And why is there no AC? What's going on? What are we doing?
Hence why the door's open.
Why is there no AC?
Well, because it's not hot here, so there's no point in really having it.
Didn't they just say it was like the hottest year ever last year?
They always say that, though. They need some good news headlines.
Yeah.
They need some clickbait. But do you like the people?
People are dope.
Really, I think the people in London are quite unfriendly.
Well, I mean, any major city you go to, people are like, homeless people, and then you got like crazy people in the subway like stomping out air. It was like punching in nothing. You ever been to New York City?
No.
Oh yeah. If you go to New York City, you'll be like, yeah, let me get back to London.
Really?
Because the people there are crazy.
So my plan is, obviously, you've got the Kingpin event in Dublin, and then after that, fly to Nashville, and I'm going to stay out in America.
Nashville you'll like.
Because the only reason why I'm staying in America is because it costs more money to fly back to the UK. So I'm staying in America, have a week in LA, and then go to Dallas.
LA?
Then go to Dallas for Jake Paul.
LA?
Yeah.
Who? Okay. Shit.
And then go to
LA
Dallas for Jake Paul and Nate Diaz.
There you go. That's
But
a nice trip.
everyone's in LA though, so it's be good for work.
100%. Yeah. I'm in Orange County, so if you want to drive 2
really?
down the road, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
But Nashville you'll like. Nashville
Really?
is that's the state I'm from.
Oh wow.
It's not the city I'm from, but that's the state I'm from.
But like you can't drink in America. That's just so, annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah.
Drink. That's
So
tough.
when you go up to the pub, it's like, oh.
Yeah, and they're super strict about
Yeah.
it too. There's not like you guys get. I don't know how it was out here when I was in Newcastle. People were walking around open carry. They're like, whatever. In America, the police will tackle you, bro. You are not carrying a drink around in the public in America. No, and not even like. And if they catch you underage drinking, oh, GG.
You allowed in the pub anyway if you're not drinking. Or you get
Depends.
kicked
It
out.
has to be a restaurant and bar.
Right.
Just a bar, no. You're not getting in, bro. They're checking IDs at the door.
Wow.
Yeah, dog.
Blimey, that's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Like, guns illegal, but you can't drink.
Sober Fred, look at him. He's already like, I'm not going. I'm canceling.
Called off the whole trip. There's no need now. Let's talk about some news. Logan Paul blocked you.
I did, man. Logan got me. I figured it was coming, to be honest. I knew at some point I was gonna get me. I was.
How's your life changed?
Since the block? My family disowned me. I have been now addicted to Crypto Zoo. I've been hatching my eggs.
Well, okay. First of all, I got a good relationship with Logan Paul. So when you bring me down with you in the grave,
You brought it up, dog.
it's big news. It's big
Fred
news on
said-
Twitter.
Fred-
Whoa, no. I love Logan. That's getting cut.
No, man, listen. The guy's, I don't know. It seemed like a very fragile ego move from him, but it is what it is, man. Sometimes that when you bring things up people don't like to see, and they see it, and they continue to see it. They don't want to see it anymore. They block him. Didn't he make an apology video to CoffeeZilla? And then
Yes, I believe so.
and then he blocked him
Oh,
yesterday.
did he still block him yesterday?
So he made this video. Thank you, CoffeeZilla. Thank you, CoffeeZilla, for setting me on the right path. Because I didn't know. I'm being Logan. I didn't know where I was going. I was gonna sue you, but you showed me the light. Thank you. And then blocked him.
Oh, really? Did CoffeeZilla make another video on him? Or
just,
oh, really?
just on Twitter, it was like, hey, you said you were gonna get the money back and help these people out. It was the 1.8 million you promised, and I guess Logan saw it and block.
Does anyone else have you blocked?
I don't know. That was the first one that I think I've seen. Yeah. Because what happened was I went to go look. I was like going through my Twitter or whatever. I went to click the tweet that I made, and I was like, oh, maybe you deleted the tweet. And I was like, oh, I got blocked. I'm not a big, like, I probably blocked like one person on my Twitter. So I'm not a big block guy. So.
But why do you reply to people on Twitter? Like the haters? Because if you're not going to take it, I always say, if you're not going to take advice from them, then why listen to the haters?
It's not even that you don't take advice from them. You just make sure, like for me, I treat everybody like they're in front of me.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking to you. Where's the block button? Where's the mute? How do I do that? You know?
That's 999 here.
You know what I'm saying? I don't differentiate sometimes. I said this on Twitter yesterday. I was like, what made my community strong, and I still think it makes them strong, but, as you grow, it's not going to be the same. I used to reply to almost every YouTube comment in my.
I remember.
Yeah, and I loved it. It was like what I love to do because I like having conversations. Man, the channel's named The Wade Concept. We are debating everything. I love that.
Yeah.
And Twitter was the same way. I love Twitter. Twitter's like my favorite social media. But I think I just got to not do it anymore, man, unfortunately.
Because if they got like 3 followers and they've written a paragraph of hate and it's got 2 likes, what's the point of replying to it?
I don't even click to see how many nothing. I just look at the words and take the words for what they say and then respond. Like that's just the way I am.
I guess only respond if it's got a little bit of traction. If it's doing a few thousand.
See, Fred's bougie. Fred's like, I ain't responding to you unless you got a couple thousand followers. If
I want that verified check. No, I'm joking.
Fred said you got to pay to talk to me, fam.
No. Whoa. No, I'm messing around.
Fred trying to get charged me for the interview. That's crazy, bro. No, I don't know. I need to not give everything energy. I think that's my thing. I give a lot of energy. Probably more so than any other person on social media.
I would say so.
I don't think that I bet you know what I bet it is too. Like I wonder how it looks from like an outside perspective. You're like going through your Twitter timeline, you just see me reply.
I see massive paragraphs, and they're like the thing made me laugh so much is like you're on 30 likes, person replying to you 1 like, then like 2 views. You still write a massive paragraph back.
What else, boy?
No, I know. When I see that, I'm like, I know. Wade's eating well now, so he doesn't have to spend as much time working. He can just reply on Twitter.
Boom. Here's the thing, though. I'm one take with it, so I'm sitting here. If I'm doing something on this, I'm still just. I don't know. I gotta quit though for sure because it does. It takes way too much energy to like. Because I genuinely try to either explain what it is or just have a conversation, but at the same time, I'm like, that person's not trying to have a conversation, So. It is what it is. I definitely need to. I need to get bougie like Fred. That's what I need to do.
No, I reply to everyone, but I still reply to the hate. It doesn't matter who they are, or how many followers. I reply to everyone. But
look at it as, yeah, some kids troll, some kids hate, but some people genuinely like have their own opinions, and even if they don't agree with what it is I'm saying, I like to engage. I think that's what it is. That's the word. I like to engage conversation because then I can either change a mind. And I know people say that I don't, but try to understand another point of view.
Yeah, that's fair.
No,
that's fair. What else in your world has been going on before you go into the boxing?
Not much, man. There's gonna be a bunch of fun stuff coming. I've been doing the Become a Fighter series. A lot of changes to content coming because game changes, Fred. Got to adapt.
The move of the times.
Got to adapt, and there's some new things coming to the Breakdown channel. Obviously, Wade's World's doing its thing. Killing the game, bro. That's what I do.
I can understand. I'm going to start a podcast, I reckon. But the real... I don't know. Fred Talks, the Fred Beck Show. It's difficult.
The Fred Beck Show.
But it sounds like a show with stuff happening rather than just a normal conversation.
Nah. Like, there's a guy in the U.S., the Pat McAfee Show. He does, football. But he's not like... Here's a skit. Like, he just talks football,
But for a podcast, you need to have a niche. You heard of the Zach Sang show in America, where he gets all, like, the influencers on and
kind of... podcast with him.
Yeah. But it's, like, his niche is, like, all the influencers and people are popping. Okay. I'm thinking, do I go down that sort of route? Or do I go down, like, the more, I guess, educational kind of scientists on or kind of Joe Rogan style route? It's difficult.
Oh, you want to have...
No. I think I'm using it as
like a radiologist or something out of nowhere. I mean, it depends. What do you want to do more? What do you like more? Who do you like talking to more? Would you go and interview a professor right now? Or could you be like, I can't be asked?
I would, yeah.
Would you be, like, engaged with it? Or would you feel like he's lecturing you? Because I got to be honest, sometimes when Rogan be interviewing people, I'll be like, bro, I don't give a shit about this. Just because, like, I don't, I don't care. But that's the thing, too. You're not going to get an interview that everyone cares about. So that's why you try different shit. So why not do both, bro? Why not do both? Why not do the influencers and do the educational shit?
Yeah. Ain't nothing you could, I guess. I want to get into music more as well.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Lil Mabu.
I don't know who the fuck that is, Fred. You said Lil Mobu?
Lil Mabu.
Who's that?
Lil Mabu.
In the U.S., okay, the U.S.
He's U.S., New York.
Okay, give me a different one. U.S. though, don't do
U.S.
Like UK shit. I don't know. All UK is drill. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know any of that shit. Yeah. I want bars. I want lyrics. Who you got? Go.
I don't. Yeah. Now we're talking. In the U.S., who's popping right now. There's loads of people popping, but I think the UK.
I
think the UK controls the whole. I think UK music controls the world music. Central C's taken over everywhere.
Man, I'm leaving. What are you talking about, bro? No,
Wade walks off. Clickbait.
You're telling me you think the UK controls world music when Bad Bunny exists? That man has the world by the throat right now. What are you talking about? Drake exists. Drake does UK drill is better than UK people do drill. I'm going to get so much hate for that one.
This is a UK audience, sir.
I don't care. But that's not...
See, this you'll be getting a
UK
few
does
haters on
not
Twitter
run
after this.
music, bro. Come on. America runs music. You know this.
Well, yes, but I think Central C right now, he's running at the UK and America.
He can run it in the UK. He can run it in the UK.
No, he runs UK easy, clean. He's wiped it all clean out. But for America,
He's not running.
he's running it. I think he's running a lot of the US.
There's no way, bro. Bad Bunny definitely runs a lot.
Bad Bunny's not American.
No, I know. I'm just saying. He's running most of music in general. In the US, Drake, I think, still holds the crown.
Well, Ed Sheeran's still...
Ed Sheeran's
Ed Sheeran, actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Ed Sheeran's pretty dope. I don't be listening to Ed Sheeran, though.
No, I don't either, to be fair.
I'm thinking out there.
You're going to get us copyrighted here.
I know. I was just like him right there. I literally went ginger face and pale skin. I've already got pale skin. But, okay. You got Little Mabu. I don't know who that is, but no J. Cole?
I can't name a J. Cole song.
That's crazy, dude.
If you said one, I would recognize it, but
that's crazy.
I can't think of it right now. No.
Okay, what else music you like? You like R&B? You like alternative?
I like a bit of everything. I'm not really too.
Are you one of those
picky.
guys like a lot of the UK people likes like what's it called, house music? You know the.
No, actually no. That's more like club music. That's more like club music.
That shit. I don't understand. I go to the club. I'm trying to hear Drake spit a bar. I'm trying to hear J. Cole like work out for me, and they got. I'm like, I feel like that's like Germany or something. You know?
You still go clubbing?
No, I don't really do. You know what's funny? The only time I've gone clubbing is out here in the UK.
Really?
Yeah.
Who'd you go with?
I can't give them up, man. I can't be talking on people's name like that.
All the side chicks just walk out the door now and start walking up the stairs. Speaking of parties, Faye's Sensei's wedding. How was it?
Good, man. It was so good. It was good seeing Isaiah just happy. He always is happy, but seeing him take that next step and yeah, it was just awesome. His whole family there. The lineage of actual senseis. Like, people don't know. It's like lineage. Father, older brother, him, cousins, it's so dope.
Anyone who was there that I would know?
Temper came.
Okay.
Yeah, Tommy came. Tommy got there right when Mrs. Sensei was making her walk.
Oh, wow. So trying to be late on purpose, Tommy.
No, well, that's just, y'all know Temper, that's Tommy. But he was also there with his lady, Emma, who's also she's expecting. So they were there. It was really cool to see them. I think that might have been the only person you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Very, very intimate. Very, very close-knit, which is why I was super honored to be able to be there.
Was Christian your editor there?
Christian didn't show up, bro.
Oh, really?
Christian didn't show up. He got invited. No, I'm just playing. Christian's birthday was the same weekend. So he was doing his thing, celebrating with his family and stuff. So he wanted to be there, though. Christian was supposed to be there, but he was like, oh, shit, it falls on my birthday. But he'll be there for mine if I ever...
If you get married, can we do an interview after your wedding immediately after, as soon as you walk out the church or whatever?
Well, the missus, you know what I'm saying, she might have something to say, but we will definitely.
It'll be a recording, so maybe live. Live be better. So there's like no choice.
Fred is taking over my wedding day. He's like, first off,
no, just after, immediately after the wedding.
Everybody to clear a path. I have a live stream camera ready for the happy couple. No,
that will go viral. It will go viral though, I feel.
It would, especially because my wife at that point will be like.
All the AdSense for the video will go towards your wedding, so prepay for your wedding.
Well, listen, I'm marrying Vanessa Hutchins, so I'll probably be set on money. But Vanessa, if you're watching, you know what I'm saying.
Speaking of love, when you were Jake Paul and Mana Serrano, I don't normally mention. I always stay away from relationships because it's quite personal on this channel. But this was done live on Jake Paul's live stream.
Yes.
Did you ever hear anything back from Mana Serrano?
Yes, and not in a good way. So. It wasn't a big deal, but Twitter, take things to a level that probably shouldn't be. And she actually got upset with Jake about this for what she said. I met her at Most Valuable Prospects #1 for the first time. And if you guys know Amanda, she rolls with some pretty tough people. And it was told to me as she was coming into the building, hey, Wade, you might want to go and speak to her and introduce yourself. and also maybe slide in there that then that stuff was real, so that she can, because she thinks that people online are saying this because Jake and you and all this, and I was like, all right. So I had to basically go and explain to Amanda Serrano that I did not want to date her and that I respected her as a person.
Oh, that is so awkward.
It was super awkward, but she was super nice about it, and then we actually talked boxing for like an hour, which was cool.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we kicked it for a little bit, but yeah, Amanda's super nice, very, very humble. If you guys know her story, she came from nothing, and she's just balling out of control now, world champ. So yeah, that was dope. Definitely not the right foot to start on, but we figured it out.
Okay, is that for the first time I've heard the story?
Yeah.
How was Jake when you were out there with him?
It's cool. There's not I think people get confused. It's like, oh Wade, you hanging out with Jake?
You team Jake or you team KSI?
Crazy, right? Literally, what my capacity of seeing and either speaking to Jake is, hey, how you doing? And that's kind of it.
Yeah.
When we did the show, he showed up the night of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like, and the same thing. And people are like, oh wait, hanging out with Jake in Puerto Rico. Well, I show up to do the live stream. I shake everyone's hand. I go back to my hotel or Airbnb or whatever it is, and I didn't really get to see. He came on commentary, I remember, and he used my phone to freaking try to get a knockout. But he was trying to film Ashton getting a knockout. Ashton didn't knock him out. But that was it. He came in, did the thing, left. I loved the event though.
Was it?
Yeah, it was super dope because it was like high level, young. Like you know this, you don't get a lot of prospects, like legitimate prospects, fighting each other at 3, 4, 5, and 0. No. So we were getting guys that are potential future world champs, fighting each other that early, which was dope. Paulie Malinology was like, these guys shouldn't be fighting each other right now. It should be a fight when you're 20 and 0. Like what is happening? So it was dope though. I liked it. It was a small venue. I kind of like enjoyed the smaller venue. I know people
were there?
500-600 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in a hotel. It was the Caribe Royale Hotel in Orlando, like one of their venue centers. So
okay, nice.
I liked it. I liked the little small venue stuff because it takes me back to like, I don't know, kind of like the drive, the come up type thing.
Yeah.
You know.
You going to Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz?
Probably not.
Oh wow.
Yeah, probably not.
Why?
Yeah. I'm not gonna go if I'm not working it. You know. So I'll probably. Like I said, I don't know, but as far as I know, probably not.
You're not going to do any content for your channel there?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would go, if I went to the event, like, what would I do? Am I going to interview Jake?
To be fair, it would look bad on you if you're like me running around with a camera asking you for interviews. It's not a good look for you, I guess. It's not your thing, yeah.
Like, I could do, I think I'm better served, like, the fight week breakdown stuff and all that. But if something were to change and I was asked to work it, then okay. But if I'm not working it, there's really no reason for me to be out there.
Like, for me, because you're so high up in the industry, it would look kind of bad on you if you're running around with the camera. You have an interview. Yeah. Whereas that's more like, because I'm lower down, you can do it for a little bit.
It's just because we're different content. It's not because it's higher and lower. I think you do interviews with fighters, influencers, managers, like big names in the scene. Whereas I will do those, sporadically, but more so I'm there to give opinions and do like what I do on my stuff. Yeah, it's not like, bro, don't sell your,
But then again, if
you're the guy when it comes to this shit, imagine me trying to do this. I can't do this shit, like sitting in the back and interviewing people right after it happens and trying to get that. No, that's not me. You do that well. What I do well is, take time, decompress, go back, analyze. That's what I do. But no, you're the best at this, bro.
But your live stream will bang, though. It'll bang views.
Hey.
Now we're talking.
You already know that. You already know that, buddy. We already got plans for that one. I've been working on that, so yeah.
So it'll be the Jake Paul and Nick Diaz live stream. You can do that on Kick or YouTube?
YouTube. I'll stay on YouTube. The fight stuff will stay on YouTube. Kick is for my there'll be some crossover, some fight content here and there, but for the most part, it's my non-fight content that I want to do on Kick.
Did you get a Kick deal?
Little one.
Okay.
One.
So there was some sort of...
Yeah, it was some incentive, but I was already, like, when I was thinking about getting into streaming again, there was more of an incentive from Kick, obviously, than anybody else, but I was already looking at Kick because I was like, you know what, I can't stream on YouTube the way I want to because of some copyright issues that you run into, and sometimes I've had on my second channel, or I guess that channel, stuff just pulled down while I was live, and I'm like, I don't want that to happen. And I had done the Twitch thing, but I was like... I gotta go back, and because I changed my name on Twitch, and I was like, yeah, let's try it on Kick. And I started trying it, and then my manager came to me. He's like, yo, we can get you this. And I was like, all right.
So, you're a manager?
Yeah. I'm
I
with
didn't know that.
underscore talent underscore same people that rep not that my manager only reps me and Le'Veon Bell.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean in the like for what we do, but other YouTubers too. But the management company has Vinny Hacker's the big guy for them.
Really?
Like if you're looking at the total.
Okay. Well, I need a manager.
Yeah, bro. I'll talk to my guy, but he's in the U.S. I don't know if that means anything, but I'll talk to him. But like I'm
Well, actually,
like,
no. That sounds such a cocky arsehole thing to say. I don't need a manager, but I need to start leveling stuff up.
not like that. You just need you want like
Guidance.
ways to like make more connections in the industry, and you're at that level where I was when I started like looking for that kind of thing. So yeah. I'm surprised people in the UK haven't reached out to you.
Well, they have. I've always turned it down.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah. Well, at least you're getting that. Jesus Christ, a freaking Apache helicopter is coming through.
It probably won't come through the audio. Nice Rode microphones.
What is going on with that? That's happened a couple times. Is that a plane? Because it sounds like a helicopter.
Yeah, that'll be a helicopter.
Is Batman? What's happening in
London? Well, London. Everyone thinks London. This sort of really annoys me. Everyone thinks London is like some safe, really posh place. London's a war zone. Stabbings every day. It's not the best place.
I saw a video of 5 dudes in London Park having like a machete war.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we doing right now?
You're thinking, wow, this is great content for the breakdown.
Yeah, I was looking at it, I was like,
this get monetized on YouTube.
Fighting. They're like sword, like, and apparently one of the dudes tripped and got stabbed. I was like, bro, just run away.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, just fucking, anyway. But yeah, I was gonna say where we're at. Is this like the hood?
It's not a great area. This area.
Yeah, we gangster. You know what I'm saying? We brought Fred.
It ain't Mayfair. When I came out the train station, I was like, oh, blimey, Wade's staying here, is he? I thought I'd go on a nice trip to Mayfair. Well, where we usually go and do like some nice little interviews.
Yeah, bro.
We came to like the war zone.
That's right, baby. We strapped up. You know what I'm saying? We locked in. What's up? No, okay, I'm not like that. But yeah, London has its. I mean, every major city though. Go to New York, you go. If you go to Queens or something like that, it's a little different than being in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? So, Orange County's nice though. You can come down to Orange County.
So Orange County is in LA.
You have California has like 4 big kind of areas. You have NorCal. That's like San Francisco, Oakland. Oakland's kind of rough. San Francisco, Golden Gate, Bay Area. Then you come down to Los Angeles. Then Orange County is about 60 miles south. So it's a couple hours down, and then you have San Diego at the very bottom. So we're like right kind of in the middle. Orange County is right between San Diego and LA.
So is LA bigger than London?
Population-wise?
Well, no, like the size-wise, getting A to B.
I don't think so. I think London might be bigger. But I think population-wise, LA is.
Yeah.
But I think because LA is super compact. But it's it's super similar. Because
I'm staying in when I'm in LA.
See, here's the thing: North Hollywood, East Hollywood.
Oh
West
wow,
Hollywood.
it's that big.
Yeah. So that's. I mean, it's not big, but it's just like you have your different kind of boroughs, kind of like New York.
Right.
So that's like a trendy area, like very like you call posh. Kind of.
I want to go to Cool Kicks, the shoe shop. That's sick. I always watch their videos.
Heck yeah. You gonna get a video with them? They're gonna bring you in.
I'll ask them for an interview.
Fred.
No way.
That's what I'm saying. You flip it on them. You gotta flip it. You do the interview. That's dope though. You're going to LA. Heck yeah.
That's like the classic bougie place. It's not bougie. That's like the classic
It's
like.
not bougie anymore.
Is it not?
No.
Is it a war zone?
It's not a war zone. It's just like it's pathetic. Yeah, like it really is.
Fred, you're going to a pathetic place.
No, it's gotten so like it's just a very like dirty.
Every man for themselves sort of place.
Yeah, it's just like there's people. Unfortunately, I hate saying it like this. There are people that unfortunately are homeless up there. That are massive drug abusers up there, and also homeless. Trash everywhere. It's just not a very well kept city like it used to be at some point. And even since I've been living in California, but Orange County's nice, bro. Come down to Orange County.
Right. Okay.
Orange County is what you'd call posh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll come down and see you in Orange County at some point.
I live in like the safest city in California.
So how far is it from Hollywood to Orange County?
2-hour drive. 2.5 hours.
Oh wow! But a train?
We don't do that. I mean, there is one, but it's not as well working as what y'all got. Yeah. So you might have to beg someone to be like, yo. But it's really if you can make a day out of it. If you come down early in the morning, it's like a 1-hour drive. It's just traffic, you know. So if you get whoever you're with, be like, yo, let's go to the beaches down in Laguna, like Laguna Beach, Orange County. It'd be a make a day of it. Go to the beach, pop in and see me, say what's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's moving things on. Before we wrap this up, we should touch on a few fights.
Facts. I'm
Um,
gonna take a bite of my sandwich. This is what when you're making peas on YouTube, you eat double-sided mustard, ham, and bread, bro.
I prefer a steakhouse, to be honest.
That's what happened when you get fired from Misfits, bro. This is what I gotta eat now. I ain't living that good no more.
I can't relate.
Talk to me. I know. Fred,
Joking.
Fred killing it right now. Talk to me though. What we saying?
Okay. Let's get some clickbait. Let's get some titles. Let's get some headlines. Let's get some controversy. Let's get some arguments going. If Gibb versus KSI fight tomorrow, who wins?
Oh, man. Gibb's going to hate me. I'd probably still lean KSI right now.
Yeah.
I don't think
It's an 8-round fight.
That's why I think it's close. I think it's closer than people in the comment section will say. I just think KSI now having come back, like off a 3-year layoff, I would have went Gibb because Gibb had been more consistent, stayed consistent. KSI now having come back, it's not even a skill issue for me, really. It's more so, I think, just a difference in power, one. And I know Gibbs got hammers now, but KSI is naturally a little bit bigger than he is. And then the variable aspect of the way KSI fights, he's so wild that it's so hard to prepare for him. And if you're used to preparing for boxers and then that guy runs in and he's going crazy, swinging all over the place, it's tough, man. So over 8 rounds, I mean, neither of them have done 8 rounds. That'd be interesting to see. But I'd probably lean KSI for now.
Do you think KSI will stop him, hurt him at all?
He can hurt him. Yeah, listen, JJ can stop any of them. He's got enough power to stop anybody in this scene, Gibb included. And Gibb could potentially stop KSI. You know, like, Gibb can sit down on shots now and crack. But would KSI stop him? But he could. I'd lean decision, though, just because Gibb's such a smart fighter now. He's good at not only just, like, keeping range, but in the pocket, he's keeping himself protected better now, which, again, would make the fight interesting. Maybe Gibb could sneak it out. And I know Gibb, I don't know this, but the way I look at Gibb, I think he wants that fight more than KSI wants it, which is another reason you could lean toward Gibb. Like, maybe there's
KSI is everyone's biggest payday.
Yeah, but I think it's more so. I don't think it's a payday thing. But, I mean, yeah, Gibb 7 figures. I get that, but I think it's more a respect and like a little bit of that UK alpha dog mentality thing. You know?
Okay, it's being number 1 in the UK.
100%. You don't think that's a part of that?
Yeah,
For those two especially.
it is. But right now, KSI owns the UK.
KSI looking over there and got Tommy Fury. You know what I'm saying? Gibb, I think, looks at KSI like, I want that spot, which a lot of guys do.
Yeah,
But for Gibb, it's a little different. It's more personal, you know? You could say, correct me if I'm wrong, comment section, you could say without Gibb, KSI doesn't ever link up with Vidal.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Shout out to Gibb then.
And Leon, for that matter, because Gibb I think was with him. So maybe, I don't know if there's something personal there, if there's not. I've always thought it's a good matchup, but I know a lot of the people in the UK are like, no, we don't want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see the shit.
Who would Vidal predict to win, do you reckon?
Oh, who would he roll with? That's tough. I mean, I don't know who he would pick, but he would know better than anybody.
Do you think he would stay on the fence? Do you think he'd be like, but good luck to both men?
He would. I mean, he would. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he would. There'd be not like he's not in one guy's corner, but if he was like gun to his head, he had to pick. If there's one guy that knows, it would be him or Leon because they've seen them spar multiple times.
Yeah.
And I know it's probably different than that, but they've both also been with them as they've gone up. Those two guys would have the most accurate pick.
I feel like Leon would just go, this guy wins this way. Because Leon didn't hold back, because I got respect for him.
I wonder who Leon would want to win versus who he thinks would win. That would be interesting. I don't know. But you're right. He would definitely tell you. He would, if you ask Leon, he'd be like, yeah, this guy wins.
But if you're JJ's team, do you not want Winderson to win the whole tournament, and then you can go fight Winderson in Brazil, and that could be another huge fight? I guess if you're JJ's team, that's the guy you really want to win, business-wise.
Of course. I think, dude, business-wise, I could probably venture out to say Kingpin probably wants Winderson to win the thing. You would think. Seeing those tickets, seeing whatever he did in that. We'll see how he does in Dublin. I don't know what the fan base is like for Winderson out there, but JJ definitely would rather fight Winderson than Gibb.
Yeah.
Right now, as it sits, I mean, when Gibb beat Austin and Winterson beat Philippek, KSI called out Winterson.
Yeah. Well, it's a numbers game at the end of the day. It's influence boxing.
That's what I'm saying. So, KSI would rather fight Winterson because of the bigger number. For Gibb, I mean, Gibb would probably rather fight Winterson right now too, but for Gibb, I don't think it's just big numbers. It's part of it, but I think it's, again, a little bit of a pride thing. Like, he wants to fight KSI. Settle it. That's like where KSI's settle it fight is Jake Paul. I feel like Gibbs was Jake, and now it's starting to be KSI.
But when Gibb beat Austin Broom back in, I believe it was back in last September, the first time around.
KSI did say something.
Yeah, but they're both kind of not going back and forth, but kind of hinting.
Yeah, it was like,
but
oh,
I remember Mam's telling me, or I'm putting a tweet out saying it would break too many people's hearts for that fight to be made. So I think slowly over time, it's become more adjusted to saying that is a logical next step.
Yeah, breaking hearts is cashing checks.
Yeah.
In this game, you know what I mean?
Emotion. And money talks as well.
Well, listen, I've said this for so long, and people aren't getting it when I say it. Emotions run high in fights that we care about. What fight would we care about more, outside of Jake and KSI, obviously? But what fight who's calling me right now, bro?
How dare they call in the middle of an interview? Oh, it's no one.
It's a FaceTime. No, it's a FaceTime. Who's saying? It's my mom.
You can answer.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, how you feeling?
I'm good. I'm here with Fred. I'm doing an
Hey, how
interview
you doing?
right now. This is Fred Talks Fighting.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
You want to say hi to the people?
Hi.
There she is. It's my lovely mom. All right, I'll call you back in a little bit.
Sorry.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye, Mom.
Do you want to keep that in?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Shout out Mama Plem. She's working. She's at the nursing home. She's a occupational therapist. But what I was gonna say is, outside of Jake and KSI, which we know is the biggest fight, right? What fight has more emotion from the fan base right now? It's that one, bro. KSI versus.
Say again.
What fight has more emotion from the fan base? What fight would people get more invested in, for good or bad, right? Because we said, it would
Jake Paul versus Logan Paul. That's more like, wow.
A fight that's actually gonna happen. Both those guys say it's not gonna happen. Logan said it's not gonna happen. He was the one that was. Jake said it's not gonna happen. Jake was pushing it. It was like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Now Jake's like, I don't think I want to do it anymore.
What fight pushes more? I'm trying to think. I don't think really. Yeah.
Because people are invested in it. People would get proper side, like Avengers Civil War. Sides would be taken. Who does Harry root for in that fight?
What, Road to Shore?
Yeah.
KSI, I presume.
I don't know, man. He's tight with Gibb, no?
Really? I didn't know they were really
together
close.
for a bit?
Yeah, but it's Sidemen.
I know it's Simon, but he lived with that man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're tight. I'm just saying, it would be a tough thing for a lot of people, but it's unfortunate, but it's also what grabs, what sells, you know?
Lots of YouTubers wouldn't go in attendance, I reckon. They'd probably watch it from home.
No.
Really? Do you think?
YouTubers?
Because they wouldn't want to get, like, I guess they want to keep their friendships aside, and everyone filming them, it might cause more.
Nah, they going for that. Yeah, you got to be there for that event. Everyone I'm just saying, I think that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But
how many PPV buys does Gibb versus JJ do? Like 1.2?
No.
1 million? I reckon it doesn't mil.
Maybe. It depends if Gibb wins the tournament and if KSI...
It depends if Gibb decides to upload. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Balls when he decides to, bro.
Yeah. Is it uploads? To be fair, when Gibb uploads, they are bangers. To be fair, they're very, very good quality videos.
That little girl said, "Jeebus, why?" I don't know if he made her say it that way or if she just messed up saying Jarvis. Was the funniest part of the video to me. Jeebus. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the number is, but if Gibb wins the tournament, it's definitely more attractive to do that one. Yeah. I think he has to win the tournament to do it.
But if Gibb wins the tournament, that's huge for him. Like, well done. That is one hell of an accomplishment.
He wins the tournament and then kind of just has the pick of the litter of what he wants to do. Outside of, again, maybe not the KSI fight, but...
Who does he fight? If it's not KSI after the tournament, if Gibb wins, then who is it?
If I'm Gibb, if I win the tournament, I get on that microphone and the first thing I say was, I conquered whatever, Social Gloves, Kingpinning, now give me Misfits, and like direct it directly at KSI.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you? You know, if you really want the biggest fight in this scene, that is it. Even if he doesn't get it, you'd be crazy to not go KSI. Let's really settle it. All those spars, like whatever. I don't know what the story is, but let's really settle it. You know, if it's not him, then Slim. That's what I would think.
Slim. But is Slim not pushing for that Blueface fight?
I haven't heard anything about it. I mean, he might be saying he wants it, but if he gets it, hell yeah. I want Slim to have dope fights.
Does he beat Blueface?
I got my freaking Hitman hoodie over there, Slim. I got you, bro. Does he beat Blueface? He's better than Blueface as a boxer, yeah. But does he beat him? Blueface has such a weird fighting style for a guy that's 6'1" or no 6'5", 6'4", and fights like he's 5'9". He's like super inside, doesn't use any of his length at all. I think Slim would beat him. Yeah.
That's a very, very good fight as well. The build-up would be good as well.
Yeah,
It'd be very, very good. I do like Blueface. He was I thought he'd be kind of arrogant or cocky, but he was lovely. He was a sweetheart. Cool. He did every single media, but there's 8 people media. He did every single media than anyone.
More media than most of the other guys in the actual tournament.
Yeah. No, he did the most media. No, Blueface did the most media out of everyone.
Yeah, he's like, his team might be a little tough to deal with, but he's a good dude. He's a cool dude. At least from what I got to experience. I don't know, he also is maybe not a good dude in some things because he's been charged a couple times. But as far as we know,
this could be taken out of context really badly. Show the clip and just us praising him. That would not be good.
We can only go off the interactions we've had with him.
That's what I always say. If someone's a nasty person to people, they're really, really nice to me. I always go off their interaction they've had with me.
Yeah, you can say, hey, listen, this is a jerk of an individual for X, Y, and Z reasons, but in person with me, I can't lie and say they were a jerk. They were nice to me, but you can also be like, they're not doing good things outside of that.
That's a good kind of PR strategy. Before we end it though, when you flying back to the Orange County?
I'm in Dublin.
So you're going from England to Dublin then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it made no sense for me to try to fly back home.
So yeah.
So I'm gonna go to Dublin actually 2 days from now. We gotta buy.
So you're about a week earlier then.
Yeah. We're gonna do some fun filming stuff. I'm gonna try to get in some footage at Croke Park.
Conor McGregor's pub.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get my cameras in Black Forge, unfortunately, but we'll see. I got some connects. We're gonna try to work it out, but either way, we're gonna film some cool shit for the week before fight week, and then fight week we're ready to go, baby. Kingpin 2, July 15th. It's my dad's birthday. Shout out my father, Father Plem. July 15th is his birthday.
What does he do, your dad? Can I ask?
Yeah, he's a welder. He's been a welder for the last. Yeah,
wow. Is he quite dense then? Quite strong?
100%.
Really?
My dad is jacked. No, he's just a thick guy. He was jacked in his day. He was like crazy built in his day, which is where you see, what I'm saying, the genetics. But he's not built like me. He's shorter. He's like 6 feet.
Yeah.
He's like 250 pounds though. Just jacked up. But no, he's been a welder since he was 22 years old. I got a funny story we'll leave out on. It's not like a funny story. It's more like a why I do what I do story. My dad is always welded. And when I was growing up, I was like, I never want to do that, right? Yeah. I'm never going to do that. But I never understood why he did it. I was like, you're way better than this. Like, what are you doing? My dad didn't have the best school smarts or didn't really do a lot as far as like actually. He was a good football player, had a college scholarship, just didn't go to school. Yeah. So when I watched him every single morning, I was at my dad's house because my mom and dad were divorced. He would get up like 3, 4 a.m. and he'd have those work boots sitting by his bed, and he would get on the edge of the bed and he would just kind of sit there, like not long, like 10 seconds. And you could just see him thinking about, am I gonna do this shit again today? Like, do I really got it? And he would make that decision every day to say, yep, because I got 3 boys, 4 at some point, and in those rooms in there, I got a wife beside me that we gotta eat. Wow. So he made that decision so I could be here doing this. So my dad's the OG, man.
Wow, okay, blimey.
Yeah.
Good little story there.
When I was a kid, I would watch him because I was that light sleeper, and I'd always be trying to like sneak around and get snacks at night. Yeah. And I would sit there and I'd look and I'd be like, I understood it at some point when I got older, but I'd always be like, what's he doing? Then I understood it, and then he just gave me motivation to prove that what he did that for was why I would succeed, and to also never have to do that. So.
And it also like makes you learn from a young age, work hard at something you enjoy and make it a career. I think that's what I've learned, even from when I started at 16, when I was like 13, 14, 15, like when I was walking around, I was thinking, if I don't work hard, I'll have to do a job I don't enjoy. I would have to do like a job that isn't the best.
I did the jobs I didn't enjoy.
Well, so did I, but that's where it was really drilling it into your head.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it teaches that you're like, this shit.
Yeah.
Like there's too much opportunity in life to go around just doing stuff to get by. And listen, that's not to say that if you're doing a job you don't necessarily like, there's no merit in it. because there is, and it teaches you a lot. But at some point, take a chance on yourself and go for it. Because the worst thing that can happen is you can go back to that job.
Yeah.
That's it.
But start early.
Yeah.
Get a head start on everyone else.
Yeah. Start earlier than I did. Start when Fred did, bro. Start earlier than Fred did.
As soon as you're out the womb, yeah.
Start at 0 years old, bro. You know what I hate when people come out the womb and
they're crying. Why are you crying?
Yeah, what the hell's you're alive? When you're 1 year, when people say like 0 years old or 1 year old, I can't stand that.
Well, did they change this rule in Japan? They always had a rule that as soon as you're born, you're 1 year old.
Oh, that's stupid.
But they've just changed it now, I think.
If we're being technical, probably get canceled for this. If we're being technical, you should be at like 3 months out of the womb. You should be 1, right? Because you're carried around for 9 months. You're alive.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay, I never really think of that. But then I guess in the world.
So it's basically in the world alive. That's what we should be.
Yeah.
Happy in the world alive day to you. That's what it should be.
Yeah, that's
But it's a birthday. So
technically, yeah.
But yeah, I am. What am I now? I'm 30 and 9 months old.
When's your birthday?
October 22nd. So it's
22nd.
coming up. Somewhat, not really, but it's coming up.
Wow, okay.
I share a birthday with I don't remember now. Justin Timberlake? Somebody from Tennessee, famous person. So.
All right. That sounds pretty good then. That's a wrap. I'll see you soon. I'll see you in Dublin.
Yes, sir. My man, Pots and Pans. Fred Talks Fighting. Subscribe. You know the deal.